Today we have Arms and the Man by George Bernard Shaw. George Bernard Shaw, you know, it's known as a comic writer, right? In a comedy way. And discuss some problem in society, and then to make moral lesson for those people or their society. Here the novel about Arms and the Man. It's talked about the war between Bulgarian and Serbia. And in this war, Bulgarian was what? Win the battle. Yes. So, Raina is a lady about Bulgarian family. His grandfather or father also, he is a major of Bulgarian army. So this story, as you know, an officer of Bulgarian climbed the pipe of water into the room of that woman, Raina. How that woman protect this soldier? How that woman protect or save the life of that soldier? And how? When he entered her room, her bedroom, he gave her what? Gave her a chocolate. So that means what? That means he is looking for what?
Peace.
For peace. He's looking for peace. Okay, why he came to that side of the battle? Yes.
Because he was unsatisfied with the war.
Good. Because he doesn't satisfied in the war. So he leave the side of his army and go to another side to seek for what? For peace. Okay. That girl understood the purpose of his coming. So he protect him and hide him and save his life. He felt tired when he called his mother, her mother, and discussed the matter with her. When they went to show the way in order to get out from the house peacefully, when they came back, they find him fall asleep. So they left him till the next day. Sleep. Here, what did the writer show us according to the theme of war and love? Here, she gave him her picture and coat, and write some handwriting after at the back of the picture, her picture. Okay. Here, the writer wants us that, you know war. How the war first. The war is a miserable thing. It is a bad thing. That because of what? Killing, fighting, destroyed everything. This is the side of what? Of miserable things. Because of what? Of war. So many sad events happened where? During the war. Maybe we lost our brothers and fathers and innocent people that killed because of what? Because of war. So this side of the war, the writer employed another things that will call love. Love between whom? Here, when she gave him her picture, that means it's a symbol or a signal for what? For love.
Maybe she's in love.
Yes, she is in love with that person. Okay, so yes. Salam. Okay. So here that means it is what? It is a signal for love. Yes. How these signal increased and become wider than as just a light what? A light signal. Okay. Here, Reina. Yes. Reina, feel something about service. Yes. Okay. How about that family? Her family. What about her family? Is live in what? In a military places, because her grandfather was a major, and first she was what? She was proud of her family and her class and her army. She proud of her army, and she called that person as what? As a coward, because he put left what?
The war, because he left the war and left his country and come to the other side.
Yes, this is one reason. And the other things that he what put in the packet of?
Chocolate instead of gun or.
He put a chocolate in his pocket instead of shilling or pearl in order to what?
To defend himself.
To defend himself. But instead of that, he put what? Put as a chocolate. In this case, this is the irony. Make her to notice that he is a coward. That's what she called him as a coward. But later on, she understood. That means he doesn't satisfied with. Yes. He doesn't satisfied with the war, so he came to other side seeking for peace. Yes. Here, what else? What is the event here? After getting the code and go back peacefully, after 4 months, he think also about what? About Reina. And how he came back again and give the code to that lady. Okay, after months, when there is a treaty of peace between Serbian and Bulgarian army, there is a treaty peace or a treaty for peace between these two fighting armies. Her mother was upset because of that treaty, because they are proud of their battle. She didn't like to war to stop. But when the two sides sign an agreement or treaty for peace, there is something happened. When he came back and sitting discussing the matter, he came back and what? Give the code to Reina and to thank her. Here there is what? A jealousy between her surgeon, yes?
And soldier.
Yes, and Serbian soldier. Why? Because Sergius was in love with Reina before, but he flirted with, yes, another woman. She is Serbian. Loca, called Loca. So this relationship between Sergius and Reina, and he let Reina and what flirt with Loca in the absence of Reina, not in front of her, but she is not with him during, yes, without knowing everything about this relationship. Here, there is something.
So because they consider this relationship illegal, because one from high class cannot fall in love with
Low
a
class.
woman from low class.
Yes, but it is happening that love. Yes, it is happening.
Look,
Loca as a servant, with Sergius as a major in high class. Yes. Here, look. What the writer wants us search about what? Quality. Here, the main purpose of the drama or the play in this type, which was called equality, equal. That look, servant in low class is equal with the major who is in high rank. So, the love between low class and high class, that means it is able to be between this. And also between Reina and Serbian soldier from two different countries, from different identity. But there is what? There is a love. Before they were an enemy, because this is in another country and fight with her country. But the love will start. So here also there is equality, equal, between these two different countries. Instead of the enmity, their love start in here in this way. Okay. Then Reina was Serbian soldiers. Began in love. Okay. That her relative will be jealous from that Serbian army. So there is what? There is some conflict, there is some problems between these two soldiers. Okay. Here, let's go back. We have some more here. We have so many as experience in world. If you look the bad side of the world, you look, for example, Spiker nowadays, and fighting with ISIS. You have so many bad stories about this. Anyone like a world like this? Of course no. Of course no one like to be in this situation. But sometimes we obliged to do this, to defense in our country. If we are a Tatar, feel we are not in right way, but we are defense our country. ISIS come to our country, killing and stealing and slaying innocent people. So we should defend. We hate to fight, but we oblige to what? To defend in our people. So this is the bad side of war, but sometimes we oblige to fight. Okay. If there is a rule for humanity, like before, if there is the Treaty of Geneva or Agreement of Geneva, there is some rule. Women is outside of the battle, outside the war. Children outside the war. Civilian is out of the war. Just army faced another army and outside what? Outside the country. But now there is no rule. There is no rule. They are killing innocent people, kids, women, old men. This is no rules for that. So we should what? We should defend. We should fight.
To protect ourselves.
To protect ourselves and protect our country or our people. Okay. And also there is so many love story will begin in this way. So many wedding party or some marriage party here in our country. So, love with war. Love is what? It is the good side. It is the happiness side. Yes, of humanity. This is a good thing. If we look in our sides, all human beings has what? Has both sides, conflict between good and bad, evil and good. So, which one is win? You will be at the same. If a good things in your soul, in your body, control you, you behave what? As a human being. If the bad things like evil control your soul, will be like what? Fight. To fight, calling our slave. Okay. This is the nature of a human being. So the writer wants us to know we are a human being and we should be what? Equal and discrimination. We should be equal because of what? Because of humanity. God, Allah, create every human being as equal. From the mind till the toe. Put him at the same scale, same thing, equal. But what will make difference? We make the difference. I feel myself as better than the all. It is selfish because I love just myself. I don't love others because I consider myself the owner of these women. That is bad things. But when I feel we are equal, no color, no high or low rank, yes, we should look at others as Imam Ali said, إن لم يكن أخ لك في الدين فهو نظير لك في الخلق. This is the wisdom. This is the wisdom.
Yes.
How translated from Allah to the people, people who live in peacefully. Yes.
And also, there's a partially belief in the theory that people born in a good, naturally good, but the institution of the social, the institution of the society make them bad.
Yes, good. So, all people good naturally. But who changed that good into bad? Because of what? The society. Society. Yes, thank you. Okay, thanks a lot.